let's start the battle. So before I go to the review, I am going to point out one thing first. It is going to be the same thing for the movie, which is, I've seen it. I have seen Kaiju movie, which I'm going to review on the 27th, which is in 10 days. I am not going to talk about it, even though, because I'm like, oh, it could be like a really fun movie. Nope, it is just season 1. So, there won't be much, the one with the movie is not going to be talked much, because I'm just going to talk about the editing. But, this is not that. This is the TV series. So, what do I think? I like it. I saw Kaiju number 8, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be fun. And legitimately, it is not what I think it was. I'm not going to talk about what I thought it was, or what it is, because spoilers, I think. I have, usually I'm like, outside of trailers, but I'm like, I haven't seen the trailer for this. So I don't know if they've acknowledged it or not. It's in episode 1. So, maybe. I don't know. But I'm going to do that later. So, later is now. So what I thought it was. That I'm going to go with first, because that gets into the spoilers, and you will then realise. So what I thought this was, is not Power Rangers, but you know when you have Power Rangers and you have one that goes big to small, and Kaijus are usually these big, giant monsters. You do sometimes. This one isn't. That is small. But I thought it was also one of those things where Kaiju was like, do you know what? I don't want to work with the bad guys anymore. I want to work with you guys. You guys seems fun. It's not that. Human turns into a Kaiju. I did not see that coming at all. I do like it, because you sort of see these heroes like develop, grow, and sort of have this interesting sort of dynamic that sort of means that they become better and better and better, which is fun, because it's like over learning, they're developing these things, which makes it really interesting when it's like, oh, they figured that out, or they figured this out, which is fun as an idea overall. So yeah, alongside some of the action scenes seeming amazing, but I'm gonna leave most of the action stuff, because I think it's to the movie, because, well, in 10 days you'll figure that out. I'll talk about that in the movie, because I think that's better there. I will say I find this fun, especially when you deal with the idea of, like, a lot of the time is, oh, I'm an up-and-coming person as the protagonist who's here to do stuff amazing. Yes, I will do this, and technically it is. But I fully admit that I went into the series and was like, yes, I failed the exam, but I'm going to try again. Kaiju event happens, which it did, somewhat happened, and then he retries for the thing and succeeds. I'm like, oh yeah, and this is the protagonist, and you have this mini old guy has inspiration. No, he's the protagonist. Wait, what? So that's why I like it, because it's like, okay, this guy, he's really fun, and you actually get the younger who I thought would be the protagonist as a sort of like, do you know when you get like this person who's got a rivalry with someone else? You got 2 rivalries sort of in between, which is fun. All of those sort of like are doing fun. You also have like the sort of free thing that you get in some animes, or like some like stuff with Grandpa, which is the person who's always like, yes, I'll be there for you, boss, and all of that stuff. You have the protagonist, and then you have the other person who will be more I love that that is literally the, I am literally 10 times powerful than you on most times, besides if you take a kaiju form, but I'm like the really traditionally seemingly strong, because power and also father is there. But again, that's what I find is fun. Because I thought it was going to be like the young one, but it's not. And that's what I like. It's fun. And yeah, tomorrow's going to be short. I'm not going to deny it's going to be short. And I'm not going to really like it. But yeah, VHS is tomorrow. Yay. You can tell how I view this film. Obviously this is 2, and there's already 1. But if anyone asks, no, I'm not going to try. But yeah, this exists. I hope you enjoy, and good night.